everyone, I'm Deborah Leong. Thank you for joining me. So today we're going to look at bird dog pose. I really like this pose because it strengthens the low back and the sacrum. It creates some stability in the low back and the sacrum, which tends to sometimes not have as much stability as we might like. I'm going to be showing it with different, I don't like using the word props so much because I think it tends to make it sound like we're, I don't know, cheating or something, but the truth is that they are very useful in helping make the pose accessible and also more effective and more comfortable. So you don't have to use these props, but I am going to be using a blanket, and that's to kind of protect or make the knees more comfortable if you're on your knees, because we'll be on the hands and knees. So if you'd like to join me, by all means, if anything's causing you discomfort, it's like, hello. If anything is causing you discomfort, please stop anytime, okay, if you are practicing along with me, and if you're not, that's okay too, to just watch. Maybe it's a good idea to just watch first anyway. But I am going to take a blanket and place it in such a way that I can be, when I'm on my hands and knees, I can have the knees a little bit padded. Now, if you don't have a blanket, another solution is to take the mat itself and fold it, lift it, and then like create like a little fold. And that can give you a little bit more padding under the knees. This is useful for any of the poses where you're on your hands and knees. If you have discomfort in your wrist at all, you can either take your hands a little bit further forward of the shoulder, or another trick is to roll up the end of your mat to elevate the palm. So those are two little tricks you can use if you like, anytime you're on your hands and knees. But for now, I'm going to have the mat completely straightened out, and I'm going to use the blanket. Again, these are optional. So bird dog, we want to start from hands and knees, and then we want to engage our core, drawing the lower belly in. We want to press the hands into the floor, and at the same time feel like we're lifting up out of the shoulders. So the arms are straight, the arms are strong, and then I'm going to slowly try to keep my hips level as I slowly take the left leg back till the toes are still on the floor and the leg is straight back. And just a few moments here, we're going to actually pulse, drawing the belly in, then release, draw the belly in, release, and then draw the belly in, and hold. Okay, try to maintain that lift of the lower belly as we extend the left leg straight back till the heel is about hip high. Now you can either stay just like this, or you can come onto the fingertips of your opposite hand, the right hand, or you can extend the right arm forward as if you were trying to shake somebody's hand. And just try to keep the hips and the shoulders stable. Okay, and then we can release and change sides. So we're going to take the right foot back, toes still on the floor, pressing out for the heel, and just a few times we're going to pulse, lift the lower belly, release, lift the lower belly, release, lift the lower belly, and hold. And just try to use that strength of the lower belly to keep the hips level as we take the right leg straight back to about hip high. And if you like, you can come onto the fingertips of your left hand, the opposite hand, or you can extend it forward like you're trying to shake somebody's hand. As you press down into the right hand, lift up out of the shoulder, and try to keep the hips and the torso level. Looking straight down, keep the back of the neck long, and breathe. And then exhale, release. So that's bird dog pose. And it's really good for strengthening and stabilizing the pelvis and the low back, especially because it's actually strengthening the muscles in the upper back across to the opposite hip. So it creates like an X from the opposite side, from the upper right to the lower left to the lower right. And this crossing, the muscles are strengthening the muscles that cross in that way actually helps stabilize the sacrum and the low back. It also awakens the glutes and the hamstrings, and the arms get a little bit of strengthening as well. So that's bird dog pose. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. You can either check the link below or find me on www.yogawithdeb.com, my website. Okay, thank you so much. Namaste.